Miss Kiwi. How are you? Obviously, I can't hear you, but I'm so glad to see you. I did not give, obviously, anyone notice that I was doing this. My husband had left. He could be back at any time. So, if you hear a bunch of Spanish, or if I just suddenly click off or whatever, which I don't even know how to do, you'll know why. So, I wanted to do a little eyeshadow look, but like I said, I wasn't really planning this. Color suggestions. Anyone? Anyone at all? There's two of you. There's a whole two of you watching. I know Georgianne had wanted to see like a plum wine. What did she call it? Like a burgundy type thing, which we could do because I didn't do that yet. We could do one of these. It's like burgundies and pinks and why not? Let's do it. So that live was pretty amazing last night, huh? That is not at all who I expected to, I'm sorry, I spaced out. I don't even know what's on this screen here. I have no idea what I'm doing. I was not expecting it to be Star Mama at all. I mean, I know we got hints there toward the end, but I really had I don't know who I thought it would be. I guess I thought maybe it would be like someone from the case, like one of the witnesses or someone who was there. With Dave, you never do know. But I do know there was a little glint. He always gets this little glint in his eye when he's got information that he's not sharing. And I always see that. And I seen it this morning when I finished watching it. I seen that look in his eye when he was talking about Miss Sobia, aka Simcast, right? And yeah, that was a telltale sign that something's going on. And I think that he has other surprises planned as well. Just the short time that I've sort of known him, and I don't know him like that, but I'm a pretty good judge of character watching people. I tend to sit back and watch before I, kind of engage. And now that I'm a very silly, weird, strange person. And now the truth is out. So for a while, I sat back and I just kind of observed. And I was in I think it was the original Facebook group. You would probably remember more than I, Kiwi. But I was in that one. And then I don't know if because of the whole him taking a break thing or whatever, and there was just so much craziness going on, if I was removed or I don't know what happened. I mean, I know the other group is still there, but no, we don't really use that one much, do we? I don't know. I don't go on there. I go on there very rarely. So anyway, are we going to talk about day or are we going to talk about makeup? I want to talk about both, but I can't do both at the same time. So I'm going to tell you first what I'm doing. I've already done my base makeup, which for me is pretty extensive. I will stress again and again and again and again and again. Skincare, skincare, skincare. You've got to do your skincare prep first. That's your canvas. You're preparing your canvas for makeup. So you always want to do that first. Let it soak in a little bit. Why is nothing ever where I want it? Anyway, I think my husband's here, so, oh no, it's my cat. Anyway, not that he's going to get mad, but he's going to interrupt. So, and sunscreen, very important. I know a lot of us, most of us, grew up in a generation where it was, yeah, exactly, a little both. Where we grew up, slathering baby oil on our skin, right? And then laying out in the sun. We did not put sunscreen on. That just did not happen. But now, days are different, and the sun, I don't know what my cat's doing over there. She, since you're here, right? She's gotten a lot better. She's back to her old grumpy self. She's a senior. She's a senior cat. So, like me, we're about the same age. I mean, in cat years, obviously, she's not in people years. But yeah, she's been doing good. She's been having a little upset tummy here lately, but I don't know, maybe it's because I've been playing with her food. What does that say? Oh, part. You never used it at all. And I was, yeah, no, me either. I don't even know if I ever heard of it, to be honest with you. Because I'm from, well, you're not here in this country, I don't believe. So I'm from the Midwest in the United States. I'm from Minnesota originally. So we didn't have oceans, we had lakes. I'm sorry, I can't see. I'm so blind. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm glad she's okay. Listen, I have my glasses here, but it's kind of hard to put eyeshadow on while you're wearing granny. Oh, they're on top of my head. See, didn't we just talk about this? Oh my goodness. There she is. Do you hear her jingling? She's got a little tag on her, so she jingles when she walks. She's looking for dinner, but that's because we woke up at 2:30 this morning because she was sleeping between my legs and she made me really hot. And then when I woke up, because that was hot, I realized I had to pee. So then I was like, well, there's no going back to sleep now. So she's been sleeping most of the day. But in any case, what I've been doing here for the last, I don't know, 10 minutes is blending in my transition shade. So, she's here. Where is she? Oh, there she is. Of course, you're not going to be able to see her. Come here, PETA. Come here. She's like, I don't want to. I just woke up. Leave me alone. I'm telling you, man, I could literally, I lose my phone and I'm on it. Like, where's my phone? Oh my God, I can't find my phone. Mom, you're on the phone with me. I'm like, oh, jeez. Call it a senior moment. Yeah. Yeah, mine's always. Oh, thank you. Hooded eyes. Okay. So I can help you with that. Hooded eyes are very much like old people eyes. I have really big eyes. I have very big, deep set eyes. So I have to kind of do little tricks and things like that to kind of work with them too. Like I have to put a darker shade, which I haven't yet got to, but I have to put like a darker shade up here to kind of bring that part forward. And then I put a lighter shade in here to kind of even it out. Otherwise, I'm like, they're just like Skeletor eyes. So, I mean, with eyeshadow, I guess what you need to do, well, that too. I mean, it happens, everything droops, right? It all hangs down, right? With like hooded eyes, and I do this too, even with my eyes, just because this part right here is starting to droop down, right? You want to take your color up higher, uncomfortably high. Like, you see how I put it way up here? That's what you want to do with hooded eyes too, because with hooded eyes, you have like a sliver sometimes of an eyelid, right? When your eyes are open. And, you're not going to really see, depending on how much, because there's different degrees of hooding, but you're probably only going to see a flash of your shadow color when your eyes are open. So we take it up uncomfortably high. So like, let's say I have hooded eyes, right? And my brow bone is down here. So I'm gonna go up above that brow bone, and it'll give the illusion of your eyes looking bigger, and then you'll also be able to see your eyeshadow better. And with hooded eyes, you don't really want to do like what I'm gonna do in terms of using multiple colors. Like I will use that transition shade, and then like I'm doing here, I'm using a little darker sort of burgundy color here on the outside. And then like I was saying, I have to, because my eyes are so deep set. Yeah, it's you know, it's like shadowing, right? If you think about a shadow, like what dark and light brings forward and brings back, you know, it's kind of like that. We're all, listen, you're preaching to the choir, girl. So you see how like, well, you'll see as it comes together. A lot of times people get really frustrated when they do their makeup because they're going along and and then, you know, they're doing this and they're doing that. And then they're like, this looks ridiculous. This looks, they just want to like give up right then and there. And you got to see it through. You got to see it all the way through, because the end result, 99 times out of 100, it's gonna look good when it all comes together. Once you've got your liner, if you choose to use eyeliner, and your mascara, it's gonna look good, you know? And I tend to do things much more overcomplicated than I need to, and that's just me. When it comes to this is my therapy, you know? This is what keeps me like, otherwise I'm super hyper and I have ADHD, if you can't tell, and I never shut up. Hence that video I posted about if someone kidnapped me, they would return me after 2 hours because I never shut up. Yeah. So, okay, you could have deep set eyes and have hooded eyes. That happens too. There's like, we have so many, we all have unique shapes, and it all takes playing around with. There's like no one makeup person. Like, I'm not going to say makeup artist because I'm not a makeup artist. Like, I'm not trained. But there's no one size fits all for anybody's eyes, you know? So you really do have to kind of play with it and, you know, ask a friend, like, does this look bad? A friend you can trust that'll tell you the truth, right? And get suggestions, you know? Also, like holding your brush towards the end over here, like instead of holding it like a pencil, gives you more control. No, it doesn't. Not color, not the way it's done, nothing about it, you know? And I got a pretty nasty comment. I don't know if you saw it yet. You probably didn't have time, but I got a pretty nasty comment today from, yeah, yeah. I got a really nasty comment today about, you know, oh, I put myself out here, basically, you know, summing it up. I put myself out here, so I basically deserve, you know, whatever criticism I get. It's like, why? Because I didn't ask you for your opinion. Oh, when you creators say you didn't ask for your opinion, my opinion, yeah, I didn't ask you for your opinion. If you don't like what I'm doing or what colors I'm wearing, you don't have to watch. You don't have to use blue if you don't like blue, Miss Thora the Explorer, whatever your name is. She was just like so rude. And I'm like, okay, well, have a blessed day. Kill them with kindness. That's what my mom used to always say, right? And sometimes that's not so easy. Right. I don't know. Did my last post, I don't know who's mod right now, or mods, I don't know how all that works, but the post that I just put through for that creator that stole Dave's content recently, and a bunch of us had gone over there and gave her some of our piece. I didn't get nasty this time. I just told her to take it down. Hello. Who is this? Oh, Myra. Hi. How are you? This was so totally not even planned. I don't even know exactly what prompted me to do this, but here we are. So we're doing eyes and we're talking about different eye shapes and how no makeup suits every single person. Everyone's different and everyone is going to, look different in different techniques. But anyway, so yeah, I apparently she's not deleting all the comments, that creator that stole the Nutgate videos. And I just basically told her take it down. I didn't really say much else. I said steal Dave's content much. Tiger! Hi! How are you? Oh, thank you, Kiwi, for letting her know. You guys are amazing. Listen, I I'm I've never gone live on YouTube before. I've done it on I just realized I was using a different shade on this side than this side. I've gone live on Instagram before, but never on YouTube. So I don't even know how to stop it whenever I do decide to stop it. I didn't have a clue what I was doing. I just kept resetting the time. Oh, that's right. You guys are on different time zones, huh? I don't know how you guys do it with the time things, man. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm trying to not do things the way I normally do because it literally, I'm not even joking. On a typical day, it takes me about 2 hours to do my makeup. Try to keep foundation. I'm so blind. A lippy to the bare minimum. Yeah. That's a good idea, Dave. Really. I mean, with the whole trans thing, you don't want to get judged too much. Hey, at least you know what foundation and lippies are. I don't know who that guy was that I'm telling you, oh my gosh. I laugh so hard. I'm telling you, just watching like I was saying earlier, it was just Kiwi and I. Dave, you get this glint, you get this little this, of course I know you're kidding. But you get this look in your eye when you have information that you're withholding, but you want to let somebody know without letting them know. And I spotted that look last night, which was this morning for me, when you were talking about Sobia. So yeah, that was humorous. All right, so back to the eyes. We're gonna lighten the inner part of the eye because like I said, I have deep set eyes. So I darken out this side and lighten this side. No, his face doesn't, well, his eyes don't lie. His face kind of stays the same, but the eyes definitely don't lie. But you know what? Not too many people pay attention to stuff like that. I don't know how many people catch that, but I've caught it so many times. It's just this glint or glimmer that kind of pops up in I know something you don't know. Ah. I don't know. Now, I haven't been a part of the community that long, so I don't know him as well as you guys do, but I do know that I can see it in his eyes. And then again, his mouth doesn't usually keep it confident anyway. I mean, unless it's, pertinent. And I have a feeling there's some very pertinent things going on in the background. But we'll leave it at that. I was waiting for I know you do. I know you do. And I think that most people would be and probably, hopefully, will be when it comes out. It's all about the timing, isn't it? Like, I know anything about timing here. I didn't plan this live at all. I'm just like, boop, and texting people like, hey, I'm going to go live in about 15 minutes. She's what? Oh, straight up, Dave. I don't want to know. That's between y'all, all right? Oh, thank you. All right. My mouth is dry. This is what happens when you talk. This is why you talk about how difficult it is to keep talking and not losing your voice. I won't lose my voice because I never shut up. But I got cotton mouth. I don't have cotton mouth. Like, I'm not using drugs. It sounded bad. All right, back to the makeup. We're going to do what's called tight lining, where you take your eyeshadow or your eyeliner and line the inner rim. That sounded bad. Of your lash line. So if you don't want to wear eyeliner, if you're not an eyeliner kind of gal, and I know you're not, Dave. Oh, listen, who am I to tell you? I don't have any alcohol handy, but I do have water somewhere. I don't know where it went. I've got a mess here. I'm a nut. That's what I am. I am eccentric and I'm weird. And you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Oh no, you just gotta know. I don't listen. Nobody our age should be wearing a lot of eyeliner under here anyway. But if you just kind of follow your like inside, right? Sometimes you have to hold the liner up like, or your eyelid up like this, and just sort of get the lower lash line, right? It kind of gives the look of wearing eyeliner, even if you're not wearing eyeliner. But me being me, I like to wear it all. I like to do this. And I hate doing this on camera because I make really stupid faces. But here we are, and we're all family, right? I like to use a liquid liner as well and do a crazy, fierce wing. Because, when you're over 40, that's exactly what you're supposed to do, right? Yeah, absolutely. But if you have smaller eyes or hooded eyes, the waterline on the bottom will make your eyes look smaller. So you might want to avoid the bottom waterline or use a light, like a nude peachy color or even a white under here. That'll make your eyes look bigger. Mine are big enough. I don't need them looking any bigger. I'm trying not to make these screwy faces that I make when I do my eyeliner. But I get a lot of crap for this because, oh my God, at your age and you're wearing wings? Message retracted. I don't want to know. I can only imagine. I hope that YouTube doesn't pick up my music in the background. I already had them say something about a copyright, but the person evidently didn't push it, so they didn't strike me. I don't know. I can't read all of that community guidelines crap. He had tattooed eyeliner, huh? That's the best way to do it, Undetectable when you're trans and all, Oh my gosh. I can't see the camera right now. Yeah, she's silly. I was so happy to hear your voice last night. I never in my wildest dreams imagined that you had such a beautiful, girly voice. I don't know why. I guess I just thought tiger, that it might be more raspy or something. I don't know. But it's so girly. It's so cute. I love it. What? What's bad? No one cares? Okay. No one cares. Thank you, sweetheart. Okay. Well, we don't have to give out those type of names, you know. We'll figure it out. I'm slowly but surely. I don't even care if they want to sit here and talk crap, they can do that. Well, troll they may. We are all friends here, so they're the only one here that's going to be talking crap. Let them hate. I don't care. I really, truly don't. I am really one. I'm Dave. You and I are a lot alike in that way. Like, I really don't care. I truly don't care. And I don't even know how to block anyway. I don't know how to do anything on here. Really? I would have never imagined that. I was growing up. Thank you. I was growing up, but, well, thank you. You know, climbing trees and all that stuff. But then I didn't get really girly until the pandemic. I don't know, maybe it was a midlife crisis or something. I don't know. All right, we're gonna try this new Grande mascara. It's supposed to be okay. You sound like a juvenile. Yeah, but that's okay. You gotta grow up sometime, right? All right, so yeah, they just sent me this mascara yesterday. It's supposed to have conditioning peptides. I can say at this point, it's okay. It's nothing I would probably go out and buy. But do you have Tourette's? Not you, Tiger, obviously, or you, Kiwi. It sounds like they have Tourette's, doesn't it? I know I do. I don't need any validation from you. Hi, Star Mama. You did so good last night. You know what? I didn't imagine for a second that how do I put this? I don't want to say, I don't want to say you're old because I'm old, but I thought you were like in your 20s. I don't know why. Just I guess the way the way you spoke, you know, in texting and that, you sounded very, very I'm not saying you immature. That's not what I mean. Oh God, my words are failing me here. Can I hit rewind? Dave, you know more about YouTube than I do. Can I hit rewind and then erase and start over again? God. Thank you for coming, Star Mama. You really did do fantastic last night. And I really, really enjoyed a lot of the things that you had to say. I heard some things that I didn't. Yeah, she really is. That's what I was trying to say. Thank you, Tiger. You are much better with words than I. You brought out a lot of things about the case that I can't. Okay. I guess not, being that it's live and all, huh? They really were. Yeah, that was really cool. I enjoyed having some guests, you know. We don't do that, and I know why, you know, after 69. That wouldn't surprise me if that troll right there was him anyway, because he's so friggin' immature. And I'm quite sure he still has his other dumb channel. I don't know. I haven't looked because I don't really care. Yeah. I forgot what I was talking about. Okay, so we're not even gonna put on. You did really, really, really well. It just flowed, but that's like how our community is in our group. It just flows. We all get along so well. There's no hatred. There's no vitriol. There's none of that. We are just so like, even though a lot of us have different opinions. Oh, no. I can't do that contagious laughter because once I get going, I can't stop. For real, like I cannot stop. But yeah, I mean, we have a lot of different opinions about the case. We really do. Some of us are on the same page, but nobody like makes anybody else feel small because they don't share the same opinion. And that's really, really rare in any group, let alone on social media. I'm telling you, you know what? The laugh that I had that I haven't had in a long time was that video that I put in group about the kidnappers, because that would be me. That's why it was so funny to me, because I'm telling you, they would return me. They would totally return me. Ooh, sorry. I don't have a computer, so I'm using my iPhone, on a little whatever it's called, ring light. So if I move, because I'm in this tiny little space, and I bump it, then you guys go galley west. So, all right. I'm going to leave the eyes, for me, pretty basic. And we're going to move on to the fun stuff. That would be contour. It is medicine. We need more of it because, man, the craziness in this world and the hatred, and not even about the case, just in general, it's just so wicked and nasty, and that's it. Our group. Oh, thank you. You didn't have to do that. I've said it before in the videos. I'm not trying to steal your shine by any sense of the word. And I'm not trying to promote myself on that's your thing, And the only reason I'm even talking about the case right now is because you guys are here. Otherwise, I don't talk about it. That's not me. It's me in group, right? But I'm not a true crime channel. And evidently I'm not a beauty channel either. Oh my. Okay, so what am I doing? I am making my jaw look more masculine. It can, depending on your face shape. Oh, well, thank you, and I appreciate it. It's the truth, I'm not a crime channel, and even if even if by some strange coincidence I knew anywhere near as much as you do about the case, that's what the group's for. That's why I started following your channel. That's why that's why I became a member, because I want your take on it. Oh, no, definitely no script. There's no way. Listen, I do other content on other channels, and they give me a basic, not a script per se, but a basic thing that I have to follow, and I can't do it scripted. I can't write it down, and that's a short little 1 minute or less video. There's no way you could do this live with a script. There's no way. Smart as you are, I don't think well, maybe you could. I don't know, but I don't think so. That would be rather difficult, especially you being you. and the trolls that come in, right? If I had gotten notice, and maybe there was a reason for that, but if I had gotten notice quickly enough last night, I would have made a short, because that short has gotten more views than anything. So I'm sure that's where a lot of the hate comes from. Okay, look, there's a comment right there. I don't know if it's in another video or not, but it just popped up on my notifications. Vince Gator. 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 Gator sounds a lot like trigger, doesn't it? And then Georgia, pretty close to Florida. We have a lot of gators, just saying. All right, enough of that. Who cares? Oh, jeez Louise. Okay, we're not even doing makeup, are we? I am doing makeup. You're just watching. I can't do tutorials. I'm not a teacher. Holy sheets. Are you serious? Wow. See, man, that's got to, why are these people so freaking blind? There would not be that many views on anyone's channels, right? At all. Let alone as many people that are still working, supposedly working on this case, all these 5.5 years later. If there wasn't a reason, we know what the reason is. We know what the reason is, but it doesn't make sense to people. And it's not just because they can't imagine someone murdering their children, because that happens all the time. It's because this does not add up. It doesn't add up. And even if they don't know the reasons why they don't see, why it doesn't add up to them, they see it. They just don't want to admit it. And God forbid, like with the Johnny Depp thing, right? We got to believe all women. Okay. I'm not I'm not bashing Shanann, and I'm certainly not bashing women in general, obviously, because I am one. But exactly, they're sheeple. They're sheeple. And God forbid you go against the grain and against the, let me just leave that be. Yeah, I know. It's like a car wreck, right? They just can't help it. They're rubberneckers, kind of, well, window lickers, as Dave says. She really was. And you know what? I want to just reiterate what Tiger said. That took a lot of humility to admit your wrongs, and not just once, but to keep coming back to Dave. That took a lot of guts. It really did. And there's very few people who can reflect on themselves like that. And then have, it's one thing to have self-reflection, but to put yourself out there. What? Go look work? Go to school? She absolutely. And that was just humility is a whatever. It's something that's really lacking these days. So I definitely believe she's in the right place, and I think she knows that too. We really are. You built it. I mean, you and Tiger, really. Oh, Christ. Low power mode. I got 20%. It's all right. It's an iPhone. It'll only die after a little while, a couple hours. All right, so now we are a bronzed goddess. We are Dave. You're right. We are all Dave. Remember? I'm Dave. No, I'm Dave. Where is my... Sorry, I am losing my mind, apparently. Oh, no. Here we go. So, yeah. Well, I would, but I can't. And anyways, I'm almost done. I was saying normally it takes me like 2 hours to do my makeup. Now who's got Tourette's, Kiwi? We're the she-daves too. Yes, we are. Goodness. Okay, so here's a little tip for those who want to hate. When you get older, as we are all getting older, you want to put your blush up higher than you used to. We don't do that whatever we used to do. We make our apples and smile and put our blush right there. We don't do that anymore because the apple fell from the tree. So we want to put it up high like that and almost uncomfortably high under the eye almost, right? And it will all come together here very soon. Many from Thailand are really? Oh, is that what that you go work thing was? Okay, well, they need to learn makeup too, right? Or maybe they want to watch Dave. They want to be sneaky Pete's. All right, we can just blush up a little bit here. Add a little color, even though it's pretty warm here in Florida today. It's so bipolar here, for real. It's like freezing cold one day and then blazing hot another day. I love this stuff. This is from Dior. It's the Forever Glow Maximizer. You can use this just as a blush if you get this in the shade Rosy. Oh, Kiwi. I know what you're talking about. Anyways, if you like to wear minimal makeup, that Dior Forever Glow Maximizer in the shade Rosy is wonderful in and of itself without any other blush. It gives a beautiful glow and some color. Happy endings. Oh my gosh, I went to speaking of, yeah, Texas bipolar for real. I lived in Dallas for a while, so yeah, believe me, I know what you're talking about. Except for it's drier there. Here, it's friggin' humid as all get out. I forgot what I was saying. Anyway, all right, let's wrap this sucker up. We're gonna get our little Givenchy powder because it is the most fine milled powder ever. Okay, so these little like marionette nasal labial folds that we get going on when we get older? Take some powder, pack it in there, and it kind of like blurs it so it doesn't look as obvious. Missed another what? Yeah, that one. What was that? Luke? Wasn't that from Luke? That song, What was the name of the song? I can't remember, but I know it was by Luke. Yeah, me love you long time. Oh, yeah. I lived in Dallas. For a year. I lived in Richardson, Garland. I think that was it. I've lived all over the United States. I was quite the rambler. Well, those days were not days that I ever want to relive again. But it was an experience for sure. A cat hair in my mouth. Goodness. We need our resident cat lady here with us. She would understand that. I'm surprised she's not here, actually. All right. we are almost done with this. Look. Seriously, I can't even wear lip gloss, lip balm, anything, and my lips are covered in cat hair. Don't say it. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. You are very sweet. Okay, we got to do a little highlighter because I wouldn't be doing my job right if I didn't wear highlighter you could see from the moon. Kitty mouth, yes. Better than kitty litter in my mouth. Ew. What the heck, man? I love to glow. It's probably not the best thing in the world for, mature skin, but I don't really care. And I think we've all established that by now. I do me and I don't care what anybody else says. I do what I like. Wait till you guys see the palette, the eyeshadow palette that's coming here Monday. Yeah. Gotta do lipstick and then we'll be done. All right. So since I have no lips, I overline a little bit, I love bright colors. This is a very tame look, as you guys know, for me. But I do try to keep it as tasteful as possible, even if I wear bright colors. I mean, if you don't know how to wear it, it would look a lot more ridiculous. And some people just think it's ridiculous, and that's fun for them. For me, I don't care. I can't talk and do lip liner. I know you can hear that music. Okay. And I have too much stuff over here. I'm in a little tiny room. It's actually, it used to be, oh my God, the cats are fighting. What? You don't have any either? You know what? It is what it is. I know I'm probably more self-conscious about it than other people even noticing it. My husband thinks it's cute. Your mouth is so little. Oh, thanks. All right. There we go. You're lipless too. What are you gonna do, man? It is what it is. I'm not gonna go get any lip injections. I think that would just look silly on my face. Setting spray, and we're done. Hi. We're done now. Thank you. Thank you so much, Tiger. You know, it's so hard for me. I was thinking when I was watching the live last night, like, how do you guys remember to not call, it's okay, not call each other by your real names, like with the three of you on a panel last night, like I know who you guys are, of course, but how do you not slip up? You know what I mean? Like because I mean, I've almost not in anybody in particular. Oh my goodness, lady. Listen, you need to go to bed. Thank you. My hair's a mess, and so, I have so much breakage too, but whatever. Oh, so just before my battery dies, let me just give you an idea, an idea of the type of eyeshadow palettes that I like. How's that for bold and over 40. I should say over 50, but I don't want to. I lie about my age a lot. You guys know, and that's okay. But I do lie about my age. Woohoo! Wow, you got multiple personalities then, huh? You took down that U69 trigger with his co-stars? You did. Well, alrighty. Bravo. Very glad for that. The little man needed to be put in his place. So now I know who it is. Thanks for joining. Really? Oh. Thank you. Your star talk then? I appreciate it. I really do, because my feelings don't get hurt very easily, but it took me by such surprise, you know, because I wasn't the only one, you know, like, why did he single me out? I guess is what took me by surprise. And I didn't expect anybody at all to come to my defense. And you guys, I don't want to get all emotional and like cry I don't cry very often, so we're just going to leave it at that. But you guys have been such good friends to me. Okay, I know who it is then. Thank you. You can still message me, you know, it's okay. I didn't like stop messaging. I could if my battery doesn't die. I have 15%, so I can stay on for a minute. I mean, I'm running out of things to say now, though. Did you see the live last night on Rumble? He really was. Talk about a narc, man. That was a series. He still is, clearly, unless he's dead, which I. Trying to be good. Trying to be good here. But yes, I would definitely say a narcissist, if not a narcissistic sociopath. Am I right, Ace? I think it says, because, you know, I don't want to put my glasses on because I'm old. Yeah, Ace Lee Art. Ace Lee Art. Is that Ace Lee Art or Ace Lee Art? I say these things as if I can hear you. Watch this. What you gonna do? Hi! Thank you for coming, Allison. Oh. Yeah, that's what I thought. Gotcha. Okay. Well, anyway, I do appreciate you. I appreciate all of you guys. You have proved to be better friends and kinder to me than even my own family. You really have. And I'm not even exaggerating a little bit, from defending me in the comments that I get on here to that whole situation with Mr. Little Crazy Pants over there. Yeah, he's definitely got a few screws loose. And if you knew the little bit that being Ace, no, then yeah, he's got a lot of issues. A lot of issues. Including being on drugs. Yeah. Am I right? What was it? Percocet? Something like that? He's a pillhead, right? That was my understanding. I know you did. I know you did. I mean, just the little bit that I seen. Really? Oh, I thought it was just pills. Wow. Am I supposed to even be talking about this on YouTube? Can I say the D word? I don't know if I'm supposed to do that. I always see people like calling it something else, you know, like instead of saying the R word, they say grape. So, really? Ugh. Well, I know he's got a criminal history. I don't know the complete extent of it, but I mean, it doesn't surprise me now in retrospect, looking back. Of course, hindsight is 2020, right? But that guy was nutso. Really? Well, I think in that case you kind of had to. I really don't think you had a choice. It was either you or him and me in this particular case. Well, and Dave. It's called Hot Mess Narcissist. Okay, I'll check it out later. Thank you for joining. I appreciate all of you. My battery is getting low, so I do have to disconnect. But I'll see y'all on the other side. And if you haven't been watching Dave on Rumble, please do. He did a fantastic live last night. Bye for now. See you guys. Bye Kiwi, bye Tiger, bye Dave, bye everybody. Star Mama, love you guys so much. Mwah. I don't know how to hang up. Wait a minute. Good Lord. Oh, that X, right, huh?